Okay, so I'm going to read you, Proverbs is my favorite book of the Bible. And so I'm going to read you a passage that is very dear to my heart and has gotten me through a lot of stuff. And it's Proverbs 16, 1 through 9. To man belong the plans of the heart, but from the Lord comes the reply of the tongue. All a man's ways seem innocent to him, but motives are weighed by the Lord. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. The Lord works out everything for his own ends, even the wicked for a day of disaster. The Lord detests all the proud of heart. Be sure of this, they will not go unpunished. Through love and faithfulness, sin is atoned for. Through the fear of the Lord, a man avoids evil. When a man's ways are pleasing to the Lord, he makes even his enemies live at peace with him. Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice. And here's the kicker. In his heart, a man plans his course, but the Lord determines the steps. I'm going to read that again. In his heart, a man plans his course, but the Lord determines the steps. Now, I want you to think about it, and what does that mean to you? For me, it means, you can plan everything you want to. You can plan on going to college, you can plan on being that doctor or the lawyer or whatever. But if you don't seek his advice and you don't pray or talk to him, you're not getting anywhere. Because he is the one who guides you. And you can't do anything in this world without asking him or without doing anything. Because God is the one who's gonna get you through this world. In his heart, a man may plan his course, but the Lord determines the steps. So no matter what, God is always, he has a plan for you. You just have to seek and pray and talk with him to know what it is. And like us seniors going to college, that I really feel like that verse hits home because, we might have been accepted into the college and we might have a degree that we know we want, like me with College of Charleston, and I want to major in biology. But if I get there and it's not the thing, then that's not what God wants for me. And so I'm just going to have to take a step back and let him guide me. But you have to let him. And not even with just the seniors. With people going from middle school to high school, just going up another level. Just trust God. He will get you through it.
Okay, I'm just going to read y'all a verse. That's one of my life verses. I go to it a lot. It's in James 13 through 18. I can find it. Okay, I'm going to read a different version than what's in my Bible because I like it better. If you are wise and understand God's ways, prove it by living an honorable life, doing good works with the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you are bitterly jealous and there is selfish ambition in your heart, don't cover up the truth with boasting and lying, for jealousy and selfishness are not God's kind of wisdom. Such things are earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. But the wisdom from above is first of all pure. It is also peace, loving, gentle, and at all times, and willing to yield to others. It is full of mercy and good deeds. It shows no favoritism and is always sincere. And those who are peacemakers will plant seeds of peace and reap a harvest of righteousness. And it just, when you're going through hard times or anything really, just go to God for his wisdom because it's the pure wisdom. And he's going to, like what Catherine said, he's going to lead you in the right direction. So,
Woo!
I didn't really prepare for this because I forgot.
You're not the only one.
But this is really loud.
Go for it.
As you go into high school and up in high school, You're going to face harder challenges that just keep on getting harder. But you just got to trust God, and that'll turn that difficulty into, it'll just make your life better than it was. And people are going to try to get you to do bad stuff, more so when you get farther into high school. They're going to tell you it's natural. But you know what else is natural? Sharks. Sharks will bite your face off. That's all I really have.
All right, I've got a Bible verse. All right, what will it benefit a man if he gains the whole world yet loses his life? Or what will a man give in exchange for his life? To me, that kind of just says you can have anything in this world, but if you don't have Jesus working with you, you ain't got nothing. So, you can try to build up all the things in the world, but it's pointless to try to do all that. But if you got Jesus, you don't need nothing else. So, just stick with him, and he'll provide.
Yay! Hey Andrew, I didn't prepare anything either. This is awesome. Can one of y'all with a Bible possibly look up Romans 8:28 for me just while I talk? Because I'm just gonna ramble, if that's okay. First of all, y'all are awesome, and it really gets to me that I was only here for this past year. Thank you. And I'll get to this in a second. But, it's been awesome being able to have my senior year with y'all, because my youth group doesn't do a whole lot of anything. We meet like once a month. But just having y'all to come and talk to has been a blessing for me. I've had so much going on this year, and I know a lot of y'all probably don't take me seriously, but honestly, I've been hiding behind the tears of a clown. So if y'all ever need to talk about anything, I'm always here. We're graduating, but I know any one of us would gladly come back and talk to y'all. Just give us a call in college. I won't be doing much of anything, so I'm open. And, like I said, it's just been great having y'all here, being able to come and worship with other people that share the same interests as you do. And with it being such a rough year, the whole almost dying thing, we actually found this verse, if I can find it right quick. Let's see. Bottom right corner. Bottom right. There we go. 28. This is Romans 8:28, by the way, if y'all didn't hear me before. And we know that all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. God has something planned for us. We won't always know what it is. We'll just eventually have to get there. But as long as you live for God and do things because you love God, you'll have absolutely nothing to worry about. And as long as you keep this group of people around y'all, and y'all always have somebody to talk to, then we're not going to have anything to worry about, because we know we always have someone else to fall back on when tough times come along. And like I said, with my time being especially hard, it was really nice to have somebody to fall back on. So I want to say that I'm proud of each and every one of y'all for being here for me and for being here for each other. So thank you.
I really don't know how I'm going to top naturality of the shark. But, wow, I haven't been here long like Brennan has either. We're kind of in the same boat. But at my church, my church before, it was just all about coming and getting for you. It wasn't about other people. It wasn't what can I do for the church? What can I do for the group of people? What can I do for God? And when I came here, because that's what I was looking for. It just fit right in so perfectly, and it's because of all of you and y'all's fellowship and y'all's willingness to help each other, and just out of love of God, and that's really what you need here, and we've got that right, and y'all should all be proud of yourselves for that, and I just want to thank all of y'all for being there for me, just like Brandon said, so I hope y'all just keep that in mind.
Okay, y'all gotta excuse me if I start crying. I don't know why I started crying, but I did. I came here like December or something like that, and some of y'all know that recently my mom passed away. My youth group doesn't do a whole lot, so when I first came here, I felt more love from students I went to school with than I did any other place that I've been. I've had to move around. I haven't stayed in one particular school until I came to Mid Carolina. And coming here and just seeing like the BSM youth group and the youth leaders just up in the choir loft at my church where my mom preached, and just seeing y'all smiling faces, knowing that y'all are there for me, is more the show of God than I've ever seen. And I just wanted to thank y'all for that, because I don't think I could have done it without y'all.
Anybody else? I want to give you leaders an opportunity. Would any of y'all like to come up here and share?
Well, I can stand right here. Is that okay? Do I need a
I'd rather
microphone?
have you on camera, so if you could come up here, that would be great.
Could it be on microphone? On camera?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well, I have been here since Hannah and Blake. I'm old. We're in middle school, and Blake used to give me a run for my money on Sundays. I'd take pencils that were broke. Was that you, Jacob, that did that, or Ben? Anyway, we had a lot of fun. It was Ben. Y'all can tell we had fun in middle school until Dale came along and saved us all. And I got to watch you guys grow up. And Hannah, just a word to you. You girls, this has been your role model for the last, I came here when you were in 8th grade? Somewhere around there, 7, 8, it's been a long time. 18 now? She's grown into quite a godly young woman with a servant's heart, and I've got to watch her do it, and that's been awesome. And I love you, and I know you're going to do fine when you go, because you're so grounded. And we have a love of reading, and I just challenge you to the book that's in your lap be your #1 book, and you'll do fine. I know you will. And Blake, I cannot believe you get up here week after week and play your guitar. I would never believe that when you were in middle school, and it just blows me away. And you're good at it. You have a gift. Don't let it end here. Take it with you wherever you go. Come back and share it with us. I know we'd all love it, but you're going to do great too. You're so grounded, and I'm so proud of you. And all you other guys that have come in and joined us in the last year, I've watched you blossom and grow in just that short amount of time, and it's been fun. So I just challenge you. My verse, and I don't know it word for word, but you can look it up later. And Hannah, can you tell them what it is? Do you remember? Any of my girls know what it is? You know the one I like, Caitlin. Where's my Caitlin? Can't believe y'all don't know it.
It's Jeremiah
29:11. He has a plan for you. That's what all of these guys have come up and shared with y'all, that he has a plan for you, and he does. And it's in his word, and if you'll stay in it. And again, like someone said, just surround yourself with people who are like you, who love the Lord and serve the Lord, and you're all going to do fine. That's it. Thank you.